Okay, for all of you who've been following my channel as long as my channel's been on, you know that I have never really expressed anything about politics. As a matter of fact, if any of you guys post anything about politics, I just delete your comment. Sorry, but that's the way it is. My channel, my rules. Sounds like a bit of a dictatorship over here, but okay. I'm going to go out on a limb, little tree joke there, and I am going to tell you who to vote for. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell you who to vote for. But before I say who to vote for, I think what I'd like to say is let's look at the political system that we've got right now. This will be the only political video that I do because we're so close to election time, just a couple of weeks away. I want all of you to get out there and vote. But let's talk about the political system that we've got. On the one hand, we've got the Democrats. On the other hand, we have the Republicans. We've got on one side the liberals and one side the conservatives. And I got to thinking about it. You know, am I a liberal? Am I a conservative? You know, I've never said whether I'm a liberal or a Democrat or a Republican or Independent Party or Green Party, or maybe I'm part of the Tree Party. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll start a new party, the Tree Party. But in all seriousness, you know, I had to go online and look up the word conservative just because I wanted to know what is the actual definition of the word conservative. So here's what I found. First off, it's an adjective, and it means holding to traditional attitudes and values and cautious about change or innovation, typically in relation to politics or religion. Am I conservative? Well, to some extent, maybe I am. Okay, I kind of like to keep things the same, and you know, I've got good values. I don't know. Let's see what liberal says. Liberal. It's also an adjective. Open to new behavior or opinions, and willing to discard traditional values. It also says favoring maximum individual liberty in political and social reform. Social means society. Maybe I'm a liberal. I'm not going to tell you guys, you know, I don't want to get into that. I'm not even going to say whether I'm one party or another. But what I will say is this. You know, there's all this talk about the left wing and the right wing. And you know, it's like the division in this country is just so out of context. We the people, that's all of us. We the nation, we America. You've got, on the one hand, you've got the left wing, and on the other hand, you've got the right wing. And if you put the two of them together, what do two wings make? They make either a plane or a bird or something that flies, but you know what? You need both wings for it to work. You take away one wing or make one wing stronger than the other, and you're out of balance and you crash. So using the left wing, right wing, that doesn't work for me either. So who should you vote for? Well, here's what I'm going to say. I want you to vote your conscience. I want you to vote for the person, I didn't say man, the person who you believe is right for you, right for this country, and will help bring this country back in favor for the rest of the world. How does the rest of the world see us right now? Think about it. You know, go offline. Don't look at, you know, Fox News or NBC or CNN or anything. Go to BBC. Go look at some of these. Talk to people that you know from out of this country. You know, what do they think of us? What do they see? What do they feel is going on? You know, in light of everything that's happening right now, the coronavirus and how this has been handled and where we're at in this country, I'm feeling a lot of angst, anxiety, somewhat depressed. You know, then we've got the system of, you know, all the Black Lives Matter movement going on and how angry those people are. And I shouldn't say those people, it should be all of us. I mean, black, white, red, yellow. I mean, we're all we the people. There shouldn't be any separation of people, but there is. And that's what's really causing a lot of anxiety in our country. And then you've got these horrible parties of people that are so filled with hatred. Yeah, anybody who knows me, I'm a pretty mellow guy. I'm pretty down to earth. I have integrity. I am an honest man. And that's what I want to see. I want to see somebody in office who emulates my values. Not the Democrats, not the Republicans, my values. My values are a person with integrity, who is honest and doesn't lie to me, who will do right by our country and will show the rest of the world that we are part of the whole, because this is one planet. You know, we think we're separate, but this tiny little dot in the universe called the Earth is a whole planet. And we've got China, we've got India, we've got Africa, we've got Canada. We're all part of this together. The separation of the nations is really messing us all up. We've got to come together. And that doesn't mean that I'm looking to turn this into a socialist society. But, you know, there's a lot of socialist values that make sense to me. You know, am I a communist? Am I a socialist? What are all these bad words that are being thrown around? They're ideas of a way of life. We in this country are a republic. We are also a democracy. And I think that we have to show the rest of the world that we have got the best value system in place. Unfortunately, this country has put together a war pact of equipment and machinery that has the rest of the world afraid of us. We've got more nukes than anybody. But you know what? It only takes one nuke. Russia's got more nukes than they need. Now Pakistan has nukes. Everybody's got nukes. What the hell's wrong with us? We need to come together. So here's who I want you to vote for. So who am I going to vote for? Well, first off, let me tell you a little bit about my feelings towards Trump. There, I said it, Trump. I loved him in his television reality show, The Apprentice. I thought it was a great show. I really enjoyed watching this man of power, this man who controlled so many magnificent operations and had so many people working for him, and he was like a major dictator in his organization. You're fired! I thought it was fun. I really thought it was fun. I didn't miss a single show. But for that guy to go into politics, it's a little different. What about Biden? Do I like Biden? Well, as the vice president under Obama, you didn't see him very often. He was kind of in the background. He does understand the system, but he's old. Gosh, that guy's old. Well, so is Trump. Trump's 74 and Biden's 77. They're both too old. I wish we had a younger person in office. I wish we had somebody, you know, who's not going to start timing out. So who am I going to vote for? Vote for the person that you think is going to bring us back together. Thank you. Now let's go back to the trees. I appreciate it.